There we go. Well, I don't know what week this is. But it looks like we're almost ready to go, so welcome everybody to Level Up TV at levelupyourgame.net with me, Disrepute. And this is the Quake Live Champions League. Action League and versus District 9. Let's have a look at the lineups. Nighttop, ZLC, Dash, and Blind for Action. Fairly familiar lineup there. For D9, Shackle, Dabra, Unity, and Krus. Again, a regular lineup we've seen recently for them. With Unity being new in for this season from their traditional all-Spanish lineup. Two strong teams, though. And looks like the maps are going to be Retribution, Dreadful Place, and Intervention if required. So, good to see this old-school DL7 map back in action. Oh, I love it, I love it. So, more to play than anything else, though. We'll have to see how either team plays this one. Generally, we see them rushing in, trying to take control of this red and rail room. So, it's a very aggressive map, but you can play it in a defensive way. Work on the yellow side of the map. Very spread out, very dangerous, but if you're a very organised team, like we know, well, in fact, both of these teams are, then that's always an option. So it looks like we're going to go live in a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're live. Let's follow ZLC getting the best one on the map. In fact, two teammates around him as well. So it looks like they've got in on the red straight away. And ZLC just not even threatened particularly. No rush in by D9. Looks like they're going to sit out. Presumably realising the spawns they got themselves. As ZLC hits that first rail, let's switch around, have a look. Dash got the Mega as well. So that's very good spawns for Action. Mega and Red. Pretty much unchallenged Dash. Getting that Mega, we can see by his health count. He's going to bait in the shotgun or not. No, he's going to dive in for the second Mega pick. I was going to come out on top of that one as well. Good play by Dash. Timed it right. Of course, going to go down to point blank range shotgun as well. And they should be setting up this quad. Of course, they don't know the first time of the quad. We see that it's in 10 seconds though, so it's a pretty late one. Should be no real excuse for either team. Here's the quad picked up by Dash. Look at some of the stats as we go 49% shot. That's really nice accuracy there. Moving towards this Mega. It'll be up in a second. This is a good run, good route play by Dash. They look very accomplished on this map off the start, but of course they get amazing spawns. Moving inside the red. Gotta be careful with those railgun shots. One does hit, but he gets the red armor out of it. Only 60 health. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Moving in towards the yellow. The yellow tempting him there. And he does actually get it, so there could be quite a big advantage here. Dash going back into the room. It's 140 odd armor. Rocket launcher, rail, and plasma. And they've got it locked down. So D9 playing a very close defensive game that cycle round them a bit. Or actually, let's see Blind waiting for this Mega up in a couple of seconds. So going to dive through and grab that one. He does grab it right in front of the D9 players. Oh, he is dispatched. That is the kind of tactics you need to play, though. Playing this yellow side of the map, you need to be working on ambushes at that Mega health. And although he got it, he did actually go down, so he did get the frag out of it. But yeah, I'm glad we get to see this. See a team not playing the rush mode. We'll have to see if that lasts throughout the map. Usually I wouldn't say you'd play the whole map like that. You might play it quite safe and then play for a quad and then try and move around and take control red. In fact, it looks like that's what they did try to do, to take a clean Mega pickup on this occasion. So this could be working quite well actually. Let's cycle around. Nightops is 100-100, railgun and shotgun in hand. Luckily ZLC taking out Dabra. He hasn't taken any damage as he moved through to the quad area. Hits his railgun shot. Needed to hit it as well. He's going to be cautious though. He's surrounded. Did a lot of damage. That could be enough to help them secure the quad. As D9 will go down to that. Blind with the plasma now. And it was a pickup for Action. Instantly dispatched. I didn't even see who picked it. And Dabra with the railgun. Will he get a chance to move back through to the red room? I'm going to cycle around and see if any of them are. Well, Unity's moving in with machine gun. Dash is going to get machine gun down there. The spawn right behind it. Let's have a look at the scoreboard quickly. Wow, weird distorted sound. Cycle away from that. So dash there, score 8, net 6, 800 damage. Dabra 1.1k damage, interesting. The highest on the server there. Mega pickups, 4 to 1 in favour of action, 6 to 1 in the reds, and it's only 1 ahead on the yellows to D9, so they are getting quite significantly outstacked at the moment, but considering they spawns, not really a surprise. Blind getting the avenging kill there and taking over this red room. It looks like it should remain in control of action. They do pick up the next red. Blind dropping down. Gonna try and... what is he gonna wait out for the mega or go through and clear it? I think going through and clear it was the better idea. There's got to be cautious. Getting pummeled there from behind. I don't think he noticed that one. So obviously he comes in to support the 225, so right, wants to grab them before he gets the mega anyway. Really nice first rocket, great shotgun to finish it off as well, nice switch. ZLC is one of the more exciting players I think to watch him play live. Something about his style, his rockets are really nice as well. Very exciting, expansive player. Not too great on the shotguns there though. Chris getting caught in a corner and somehow evaded and escaped. He actually gets the frag on blind there. So most of the combat coming over this mega room. And there's Nightops to help secure out this mega. And this would be a good time for Nightops to move around and take over the quad area if red wasn't under threat, which it is. Oh, nice couple of rails there from Nightops. Look at that rail, very nice shot. 5 impresses there, 63% rail. Nice baiting of the 50 health there. You can tell Nightops knows what he's doing. And he should know the time of mega, and it will be up before the quad, so we'll see him take that one to the quad area. Here we go. He was almost blocked off by the shotgun there, just a little bit too late and didn't quite do the damage he needed to with the plasma gun, missing out on the quad pickup. Nightops comes out, and the red armor is in the hands of action again. They're looking strong on this map. I mean, it's partly D9 of not being aggressive at all, being very passive. I don't think it's working for them at the moment. I mean, now they've just come in as a 2, but they stood in the doorway pretty much and got shot first. You can't do that. You need to rush in. If you're rushing in, you do it as a 4. You get out the doorways and spread in the room, and then you focus fire on the players with the weapons. Nightops just cruising around with his railgun. Wants to switch away. Not sure he quite got time there, but does drop the rail to Chris though. Managed to retrieve it. Unity won't be too happy with that one because he looks to do the weapon. Exactly the type of thing you want to do if you are in control of the red. So they'll see there, pushing through in that middle corridor, aggressing on the quad area. They did miss out on that red pickup. ZLC only got 1 shot with the rail left now, only 9 health. His machine gun down. We are on Nightops' point of view now. Red armor's up in 10 seconds. They want to win over this area and clean it out just before the red spawns. Dabra's eliminated it. It looks like action again come out on top here. Great bit of plasma for blind there. It's not quite enough to get the frag, but the red armor is in the hands of action. So it's almost another 20 odd seconds before it's going to be an effective attack in by D9. Switch back to them. Shackle's going to get this yellow armor. And presumably the rocket launcher. Dabra looking for the yellow, but no, it's gone. Your teammate took it. Here's Unity. Plasma gun in hand. That's on his stats. I wouldn't expect to see the highest plasma statistics on this map ever, considering the kind of long-range plasma spam usually dealt out. What damage is up? Nightops grabs it, instantly eliminated. And apart from the early quad, I think the first one wasn't it? We haven't really seen any lockdowns of the quad area yet. Seems to be eliminated pretty much on pickup. Chris has taken that red army, desperately wants that rail to spawn up, otherwise he's going to take too much damage to really do anything, and yeah, just cess down. Again, Shackle just standing in the doorway. Seriously, you can't do that. You need to get out the doorways. Even if there's someone there, just dive in there and get out the way. That's a bit better. Just spread out, make the angles a little bit harder. Make the defending player have to cover more. Jabra doing a decent job with the rails, although on this kind of map you need to hit a lot of shots. You need high percentage railers. He wasn't quite in enough there, Nightops with the shotgun. I think he's just picked up the 5, that's not from the Mega unless it's counted down. That's a lot of damage, backs off to the 25s as well. This is a really nice play by Nightops actually. And his team do retain control of this red as well. They've looked very strong on this red armor so far. It's not a massive score difference though being built up, despite the amount of reds. I see the reds 15-5, 13-2 on the megas, 3-1 on quads, and we only had one run really with the quad. Let's see the next one up in 15 seconds. Nightops moving into a great position to deal a lot of damage out. Use that plasma effectively. That's a good rail shot as well. Spam that doorway. Here we go. He's just going to try and defend it out as he creep across to it. Switch round to ZLC, who did pick it up, although he sets down pretty quick, and the rail from Shackle taking him out. Don't know how that runs. Not really connecting with their rails at the moment. When we switch to the D9 players, that could be quite a contributing factor in the fact they can't get control of this red room. And if you're in here, you get a rail, you miss your shots, you could lose the room very quickly. You have to hit your shots. In there with a machine gun, and there's 3 D9 players in there. They do have weapons as well, so this is a great opportunity for them to finally consolidate their position and get control of this red armor. Just picks it straight away, diving off for the health. I'm always a bit dubious about whether that's a wise decision. Just trying to stay there, deal damage, and then when you really desperately need health, drop off. But, you know, 40, 50 health, whatever he had, I don't know, I don't think it was that low. Also, there are the 350 health bubbles in there, close vicinity, but I mean, it's worked out alright. I'm just peeking in there, getting a nice shotgun kill in there. And you see there, that was a prime example of how important it is. Just rushing in 1s and 2s, you're going to get destroyed, but Action just dived in, all 4 of them at the same time there, and the 2 D9 players that were left just had no way of knowing where to look. Of course, good timing on the D9 players to control this red armor, so the cycle of the attack didn't really work out very well, but quad will be up in 15 seconds now. Jabra clears it out really well. This could be the second quad run of the map that we've really seen. Of course, grabbing that rail and that mega, so this is looking handy. Gets the frag 15 seconds before the red probably doesn't want to wait around for it. The rail is up on its spot as well. Needs teammates to get in here and get control of the area. This is an awkward one. I mean, you want to wait for the red, you want to get the red, but now the quad's been pretty much wasted for getting frags. They have retained control of that red though. So I'll let you decide if you think that was a good move. Nice rail shots. A little bit flicky with the rail there, Chris. We do get the next red pickup as well. Look at that spawn. That is so unfortunate for D9. That's worked out quite well though. They have survived it out. Unity could get that shotgun. He doesn't. 10 seconds ago before the red, it could be the perfect amount of time for D9 to come back in. Although ZLC having this rail and hitting his shot. I think it might stop D9 on the spot. Oh, they do just save the red as well. ZLC getting that and dropping off for the 25. The mega won't be up. They can move back in and help secure out that red again with this railgun. Pretty standard play there. Good work from ZLC. Impressive. 13 impressives there. This is the kind of map you can get CTF level impressives. 15 seconds before the next quad. Unity just trying to block them off with that plasma gun. Not sure it'd be enough. ZLC needs to hit his rails though if he's going in close range. Takes out Krus and Shackle. This is really good work from Action, perfectly timed. And they take control of the quad. And here we go. Dash. I think that's the first time we've really followed him since the start of the map. Let's take the red armor. I'd say this is the kind of map where it can often suit you to massively stack one player, because you need to survive out areas. Oh my god, the plasma's absolutely ripped him to shreds, 2 of them there. Good ambush by them, they hit their shots. See, Shackle only 3 impressives, compare that to ZLC. He's up, what, 13 impressives. Massive difference in the amount of rails. It's a 35 frag margin. And we do have 3 quads remaining on the map. Now, on this map, you can get massive frag turnarounds. If one team gets control of the red, the other one overcommits, throws away a lot of frags, getting it back, but doesn't get lucky enough, essentially, to control the area, then that could be turned around in any time at all. So it's not over by any means. A slight fall round a little bit. Nightop's not doing too much. ZLC. Oh, he's just going to grab that red, and now he's double stacked it. But as I say, it's a map where often it can work out quite well. As long as your team member has enough ammo to really be of use, and weapons and that, they can utilise that extra armour to survive out and control the area, because you do get a lot of turnaround in terms of players dying and spawning. If you've got one player who can just survive quite a while and they hit their shots, then you generally keep control of the red area even if the other 3 are dying. Actually got a nice video of that from Quake 3 days. I'll link later. A few seconds to go before this next quad. And it's in Nightop's hands. 100 health to his name. Mega won't be up, but Red is up on its spot if he can make it in there, and they have secured it out. Have they? They have. Shotgun also in possession. Nightop's now just going to rush back straight away to the quad area. Got to be cautious. Oh my god. He hasn't got the kill yet either. Does eventually take out Shackle. Only 27 health though. Looking for the 50 bubble. Oh wow. So dived into that shot there. Impressive. It's interesting. It wasn't the greatest aim though, Nightops. That's the thing about quad. I mean, often people kind of just assume, you know, if you just wave it in the general area, it should take out your opponent, but I think he was a little bit unlucky, to be fair. Maybe too vicious though. I'll just switch off Dabra. Unity's mucking at the yellow as well. He's going to pick that up. Krus has been in this mega room, and it's just slowed down to the kind of pace we saw at the start of the map. There's 2 quads left on this map. Shackle has been killed, and look at the spawn he's got. That's pretty unfortunate, and unless you actually pick up the rail Shackle, which he didn't do. Penultimate quad is up in 30 seconds, Mega up in 1, there's Nightops. Oh, did he miss it? He might have missed out on it. Oh my god! There's no lightning gun on this map. Imagine how drastically that would change the map if it had a lightning gun. Only 1 yellow armor. It does mean if you hold the yellow stage, you do have to challenge for that mega, as we've seen D9 doing on a couple of occasions. Switch around to dash with the quad. Plasma gun, 1 rail shot to his name, does just miss out. Wow. On the mega. Get a couple of rail kills straight off the bat. Dash, old school Quake player, and Hungry used to like this map. Some excellent performances with Dash. He's a strong railer usually as well. Looks pretty laggy though, doesn't he? I think we've only just over 2 minutes left and 1 quad remaining. The frag difference. It's going to be a bit too much to wing back now, isn't it? 50 frags. Just a little bit. We'll have to see on the second map. Dreadful place. As we suck around these D9 players, Chris looking like he's in an ambush position. The rest of his team weren't really in great spots. Nowhere near the mega. They're going to lose out on more megas from that. 24 megas to 6 in favour of action. 29 to 12 for Reds. Only 25 to 10 on the yellows. It's really not good enough. It's 7 to 2 on those quads there. They're losing the game on the pickups D9, and that's not really something we often say about them. They're usually very effective on items, especially mega health. But not today. Nice first rocket. Second rocket was also absolutely perfect. Cruz is your rocket master today then. 3 seconds to go before the quad spawns. Got to defend that area. Another great rocket, although he's taken out from behind by Dash. Probably one of the best routes to take. To steal in last second this yellow route like Dash took. He actually got the kill on the quad rather than the grab. And that rounds out the map. I'm going to cycle off Dash though. I don't want to get ill. Don't have some kind of epileptic fit. I don't think the line doesn't look that smooth. Hey wait, nobody looks that smooth for a minute. 11 impressive survivors there. So you get the kind of impression how many shots he's had. 53%. 185, 128. Pretty solid performance all round by Action there. Looks like they know what they're doing. Great control of the red and mega. Good damage output as well. And the quads. Quick add.